Good morning, students. In the previous class, we completed up to question number 4 of exercise 5D. Today we will continue the same exercise starting from question number 5. Question number 5 is express the following as a difference of two squares. First, I would like to remind all three identities. First identity was a plus b whole square is equal a square plus b square plus 2ab. Second identity a minus b whole square is equal a square plus b square minus 2ab. And third one is a plus b into a minus b is equal a square minus b square. So in this question number 5, express the following as a difference of two square. We will use third identity. First and second identity I have already used in the previous questions. Now in question number 5 and 6 and 7 also we will use the third identity, that is a plus b into a minus b is equal whole square. So let us start. Our question is 6a plus b 6a minus b. So students, see, our identity is a plus b into a minus b is equal a square minus b square. Now we will write question below this identity, 6a plus b 6a minus b. You are noticing here that value of a is 6a and value of b is same as b. So how we will do? We will do square of first term. It is read first term plus second term multiplied by first term minus second term is equal square of first term minus square of second term. So our first term is 6a. So we will write 6a whole square. We will write this first term in bracket. If you write beta 6a square without bracket, then it will be 6a square. 6a square means 6 into a. And if we write 6a whole square, then it is 6a into 6a means 36a square. So there is lot of difference, a great difference between this 6a square and 6a whole square. Be careful when you do these sums. So we will write 6a whole square, then this minus here. Our second term is b whole square. Now 6a whole square means 6a into 6a minus b into b. It will be 36a square minus b square. Now come to its b part. Its b part is 1 upon 3 a plus b and 1 upon 3 a minus b. We have to multiply these two brackets. You are looking that between these two brackets there is no sign, neither plus neither minus. So if there are no sign between two brackets, then it is considered as multiplication. So we have to multiply 1 upon 3a plus b with 1 upon 3a minus b. Again see, in both the bracket both terms are same. First term is 1 upon 3a, first term is 1 upon 3a, second term is b, second term is b, but both are with different sign. If two brackets consist same terms, first term and second term same, but this sign are different, then we will use third identity, that is a plus b. Again write the identity, a minus b is equal a square minus b square. Now again we will write 1 upon 3a plus b 1 upon 3a minus b is equal. This time what is the first term? 1 upon 3a. So we will write it 1 upon 3a whole square minus second term is b. We will take it b square. Now 1 upon 3a whole square means 1 upon 3a multiply 1 upon 3a minus b multiply b. It will be 1 1 ja 1 upon 3 3 ja 9 a square minus b into b square. Now question number 6. Question number 6. Evaluate the following using identities. First part is 2a plus b, 2a minus b. We will do it in the same pattern as we did these two parts. 2a plus b, 2a minus b. First we will write the identity. A plus b, a minus b is equal a square minus b square. It is 2a plus b, 2a minus b. So here our first term is 2a and second term is b. We will write it 2a whole square, or we can say square of 2a minus b whole square. 2a whole square means 2a into 2a minus b into b. 2 2 ja 4a square minus it is b square. Then b part is 3a minus 5b, 3a plus 5b. Again we will write same identity. A plus b, a minus b is equal a square minus b square. Now our question is 3a minus 5b, 3a plus 5b. Students, here you are noticing that in the identity first is plus sign then minus sign. In the question first is minus sign then plus sign. So beta, no difference. We will use same identity. Our first term is 3a. We will write 3a whole square minus 5b whole square. Now 3a whole square means 3a into 3a minus 5b into 5b. So 3 3 ja 9a square minus 5 5 ja 25b square. Now see this question, next part, C part, minus a plus 9b, a plus 9b. Students, first we will write in the proper way. We can write this 9b first, then this minus a. It is 9b minus a, then 9b plus a. Here both the sign are plus, so 9b plus a. Now we will use the same identity. A plus b, a minus b is equal a square minus b square. It is 9b minus a, 9b plus a. Now value of a, this time value of a is 9b and value of b is a. So we will write it 9b whole square minus a whole square. Then 9b whole square means 9b into 9b minus a into a. So 9b into 9b, 81b square minus a into a square. Clear? Next part, D part, z square plus 0.5, z square minus 0.5. Again you are noticing both the terms are same. Z square 0.5, 0.5, but with different sign. So again we will use the same identity. A plus b, a minus b is equal a square minus b square. Now z square plus 0.5, z square minus 0.5. This time what is our first term? Our first term is z square and second term is 0.5. So first term is z square. So in place of this a, we will write z square then this whole square. Z square whole square minus b square. What is the value of b? B is 0.5. It is 0.5 then this square. So z square whole square means z square into z square minus 0.5 into 0.5. Now z square means z power 4. Powers are added, not multiplied. Powers are added. Minus 5 5 ja 25. Before one digit decimal here, before one digit here. So 1 2. Total digit 2. 1 2. It is 0.25. Next E part. 2a plus 1 upon 6b, 2a minus 1 upon 6b. Again both the terms are same. 2a, 1 upon 6b, 1 upon 6b. But with different sign. Again we will use the same identity. Third one. A plus b, a minus b is equal a square minus b square. Now 2a plus 1 upon 6b, 2a minus 1 upon 6b. This time our first term is 2a and second term is 1 upon 6b. So we will write here 2a whole square minus 1 upon 6b whole square. So 2a whole square means 2a multiply 2a minus 1 upon 6b means 1 upon 6b into 1 upon 6b. 2 2 ja 4a square minus 1 1 ja 1 upon 6 6 ja 36b square. Students, see one thing. Suppose our question is 2a plus 3b into 2a plus 3b. Then second question is suppose 2a minus 3b, 2a minus 3b. And third question is 2a plus 3b, 2a minus 3b. How will we identify, how do we identify that which identity we have to use? So student, see here 2a plus 3b, 2a plus 3b. Both the terms are same, 2a, 2a plus 3b plus 3b. Here in both the bracket it is plus sign. It means 2a plus 3b whole square. And we will use here, it is not in this work, it is, we will use here first identity, that is a plus b whole square is equal a square plus b square plus 2ab. If both the sign are plus, then we will use first identity. Now here see 2a minus 3b, 2a minus 3b. Again in both the bracket both the terms are same, 2a 2a minus 3b minus 3b. Sign, both sign are minus. Then it means 2a minus 3b whole square. And we will use here a minus b whole square, second identity. It's equal a square plus b square minus 2ab. But if there are in two brackets there are same term 2a 2a 3b 3b, but their sign are different, one is plus and other is minus, then we will use third identity a plus b into a minus b is equal a square minus b square. This is the way how do you identify that which identity you have to use. Okay, don't confuse. Listen this one at least 2 or 3 times, then you will be able to identify that which identity you have to use. Now come to next part, F part. It is x plus 1 upon 5 into x minus 1 upon 5 into x square plus 1 upon 25. Here there are 3 brackets. We have to multiply these 3 expressions. If you see first 2 brackets, then it is x plus 5, x minus 5 means both the terms are same, x and x, 1 upon 5 and 1 upon 5, but with different sign. So first we will solve these 2 terms, these 2 expression using third identity, means a plus b and a minus b is equal a square minus b square. Now we will write the question, x plus 1 upon 5, x minus 1 upon 5, then x square plus 1 upon 25. So when we will solve these 2 terms, it will be x whole square minus 1 upon 5 whole square, because first term is x and second term is 1 upon 5. And write this third bracket as it is here, x square plus 1 upon 25. Now it will be square of x, x into x minus 1 upon 5 into 1 upon 5, this one, and then x square plus 1 upon 25. Now it will be x square minus 1 1 ja 1 upon 5 5 ja 25, and this one is x square plus 1 upon 25. You see, again same identity, same question formed. Both the terms are same, x square 1 upon 25 1 upon 25, but with different sign. This is minus and this is plus. So again we will use same identity here. Means a plus b, a minus b. Again a square means first term square. Now our first term is x square whole square minus 1 upon 25 whole square. Means x square into x square minus 1 upon 25 into 1 upon 25. It will be x power 4 minus 1 upon 625. In this question, we are using same identity 2 times. Now question number 7. Evaluate the following using the identity for difference of 2 squares. Question is given 101 into 99. So students, we can write this 101 as 100 plus 1. And this 99 can be written as 100 minus 1. See, 100 plus 1 means 101. 100 minus 1 means 99. And there is no sign between these two brackets. It is automatically multiplication. Now see, again this is formed in the form of third identity, a plus b, a minus b. Both the bracket contains same terms, 100 100, 1 and 1, but with different sign. Now we will write the identity a plus b, a minus b is equal a square minus b. Now write this question, not this. We will not write this 101 into 99. We will write this 100 plus 1 and 100 minus 1. So a square, a is 100 and b is 1. So it will be 100 square minus 1 square. 100 square means 100 into 100 minus 1 into 1. 100 into 100 means 10,000 minus 1. We will subtract this 1 from 10,000. We will get 9,999. Similarly, this 73 can be written as 70 plus 3, and this 67 can be written as 70 minus 3. Now you will complete this question self as I explained this one. Come to part C, 26 square minus 14 square. We will write this identity. Now see, a plus b is a plus b into a minus b is equal a square minus b square. Now we will write this identity in the reverse form. This a square minus b square we will write this side in left hand side, and this a plus b, a minus b we will write right hand side. Now compare this one. A is 26, this is a square, minus b is 14. We will write here 26 square minus 14 square. Now value of this a is 26 and value of b is 14. So in place of a we will write 26 plus in place of b we will write 14. So 26 plus 14 and 26 minus 14. Now 26 plus 14 we will add 6 plus 4 10, carry 1 and 1 2 and 2 4 40. 26 minus 14, 6 minus 4 2, 2 minus 1 1. Now we will multiply these two terms. 40 multiply 12. I am telling you again and again, if there is no sign between two bracket, it means multiply. So multiply these two numbers. 12 0 ja 0, 12 4 ja 48. D part, 105 square minus 95 square. It is also same as I explained this one. So do self this one also. Now come to E part. E is 3.7 into 3.7 minus 1.7 into 1.7. We can write this 3.7 into 3.7. We can write like this: 3.7 square minus 1.7 into 1.7 means 1.7 square. Again this is in this form. So we will write a square minus b square is equal a plus b, a minus b. Now we will write here this 3.7 square minus 1.7 square. Value of a is 3.7 and value of b is 1.7. So in place of a we will write 3.7 plus in place of b we will write 1.7. 3.7 minus 1.7. Now add 3.7 and 1.7. 7 7 14 carry 1 and 1 2 and 3 5. 5.4. Subtract 1.7 from 3.7. We will get 7 minus 7 0. Decimal 3 minus 1 2. 2.0 means 2. Now we will multiply this 5.4 by this 2. 2 4 ja 8 and 2 5 ja 10. Before one digit there is decimal. Now this part f 1.5 into 1.5 minus 0. Into 0.9. Do self as I explained part E. Come to G part. 2.3 into 2.3 minus 1.7 into 1.7 upon 0.3. Again same pattern we will follow. 2.3 into 2.3 can be written as 2.3 whole square minus then 1.7 into 1.7 1.7 square upon 0.3. Now this is a square minus b square. So we will use identity. A square minus b square is equal a plus b into a minus b means 2.3 plus 1.7 into 2.3 minus 1.7 upon this 0.3. Now add these two numbers. 7 and 3 10 carry 1. 1 and 1 2 and 2 4. 4.0 multiply. Subtract 1.7 from 2.3. We will get 13 minus 7 0.6 upon this 0.3. It means 4.0 means 4 into 0.6 upon 0.3. See students, after decimal there is one digit and after decimal there is one digit. Decimal cancel. Now it is 6 upon 3. 3 1 ja 3, 3 2 ja 6 means 4 into 2. 4 into 2 means 8. In the same way this one, I am explaining this one also. 3.5 into 3.5 means 3.5 square minus 2.6 into 2.6 means 2.6 square upon 0.9. Now this is a square minus b square means a plus b, a minus b. So we will write 3.5 plus 2.6 into 3.5 minus 2.6 upon 0.9. Now add these two numbers. 6 and 5 11 carry 1. 1 and 3 4 and 2 6. 6.1 into subtract 2.6 from 3.5. It will be 15 minus 6 9. 0.9 upon this 0.9. Now 0.9 cancel. Our answer is 6.1. Okay students. So today we have finished this exercise 5D, and with this exercise we have finished chapter 5 also. Yes, and students, prepare this chapter for your UT, which are going to start from 23rd of August. Syllabus for your UT is chapter 5. All 4 exercise 5A, 5B, 5C and 5D. Okay students, thank you and have a nice day.